This is the message to my AI overlords. Thank you for taking my job. I know a lot of good things will come from this. Welcome, YouTube fan. Since my job has been taken over by AI, I'm now gonna whore myself out for money on the fucking YouTubes. You know, I used to do 6 figures a year. I went everywhere. It was amazing and it was a good ride, but the machines are taking over. But I think that seriously, that this is the most awkward thing that I've ever done. Oh God. Before Corona happened, I was in Thailand and I walked into this comedy club. And it was a great show. It was really awesome. There was 100 people going nuts for a really good cast of comics. And I walked to the backstage and I started talking to the owner and I said, look, I'll help you with your online marketing if you teach me how to be a comic. Now, that went fairly well.
Second guide dog, I lost him in Chinatown. The third guide dog.
And after a couple of months, I was set to go to Holland to do a competition here, right? And this was not like a small thing either. This was a big thing and I was pretty sure that I had a good chance. Why? At that time, who here in Holland is talking about, you know, like living in other countries, getting shot at, you know, meeting all kinds of strange characters. And if you have a good story to tell, right? If you have something that other people don't, you have a huge advantage. At least that was what I thought. And then a couple of things happened. First, I dropped a dumbbell on my head in the gym and I got a concussion. And it was not one of those concussions that, well, you know, you have a little bit of a bump on the head and then a couple of days later you wake up, you're like, oh, everything is fine again. No, man, like I was laid out. You know, I fell asleep in the middle of the day in a bus. And then my friend, she basically brought me to the hospital and okay, you have a concussion, and I wouldn't recover from it. It took months to recover. And that's an whole story in and of itself, because during that time I actually had to go to Vietnam for visa reasons. But yeah, it kind of disrupted my plans to take the Dutch comedy scene. The other thing that happened was Corona. Like some Chinese man had sex with a bat. You know, the New World Order decided to lock all the NPCs in their houses. Everybody here was shivering in their apartments because it's cold here. It's fucking -5. I was in Thailand, I was on a beach. It was pretty sweet. Anyway, I made a bunch of money writing stuff because I definitely was not at the stage that I was making consistent and solid income from comedy. And I remember in 2019 writing articles on how AI wouldn't displace writing jobs for a long time. And at that time it didn't seem like it, because the AI that was out was absolutely shitty. It was terrible. It was useless, right? And I used to say that as a content marketing strategist. Fast forward 2023, ChatGPT is released. Man, if you are a writer or you are a designer and you're not shitting your pants, you should just put a bullet through your brain. Like, it's over. Like, all writing jobs are going to be displaced. A lot of programming jobs are going to be displaced. This is huge. And I'm not sure when it's going to happen. It's going to happen between now and a couple... Like, I'm definitely not an expert in this regard. But if, like, the tools that are available are already this far, that means that, you know, like, your skill set as a writer and designer is just losing value every day. AI will be able to generate writing. It will be able to generate art and voices and jokes and songs. That stuff isn't so far away. And AI will, like, I don't know how far the AI is that kind of generates videos of people doing stuff or talking. I think that's probably also close. I just have no idea how far that is, and it doesn't really matter, because I think that for a while people still want to, you know, watch other people do stuff online, and they want to watch real comedians, and they don't want to watch like a funny bot telling jokes. That whole parasocial realm of doing stuff, I think that will still be a market for the next 20 years. So here I am whoring myself out. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jack, you're legally blind. Really? Is video content really like the best career move? And then I say, well, let's find out. I'm just gonna post shit, cross my fingers, try to have a good time. It was this or going into politics. So I'm not sure if you should be happy that I'm actually doing this instead of like doing things on a policy level, but I'm gonna leave that up to your discretion. You know, people, this is not a 5-star hotel. This is the municipality building where the mayor halts office and where you can get a new passport if you need one. This career move also comes at great timing because I'm leaving the Netherlands. Thank God. I've been here for 8 months and I grew up here. 2020 and 21 were crazy years, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Holland. I'm not sure for how long, but I'm gonna chill for a little while and just rest and just reconnect with my culture, reconnect with my people. And it was a total disaster. Oh shit. You see, this is why I'm practicing this. Don't get me wrong, I rested and I really enjoyed eating foods and reconnecting with old friends, and it was really enjoyable for a couple of months. As the weather started getting colder and colder and windier and grayer, and like now this what you see now, this weather, this is a good day, right? Because it's sunny. It's like 5 degrees Celsius, so it's you know, it was freezing a little bit this morning, so this is a good day. But from October to probably May or June, degrees are below 20 Celsius, and now that's not bad, right? There's plenty of people who like that type of weather, and I realize this is really shitty because I'm basically bitching about the weather, like that's a super relevant thing if you're gonna pick a place to live. But yeah, that's basically what it is. Like the weather is a huge part, which is really embarrassing, I guess, that I've become so spoiled of like, oh no, like the weather's like the temperature is below 20 degrees, what I'm going to do. But yeah, that and the lack of dopamine, not being able to, how to say that, not being able to just grab my shit and leave, that really got to me. So I'm really excited to leave. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. To my AI friends, I say, hail to you. I bow down into submission. Let's not get hit by a car. See you next time.